If you're ready to conquer knee pain and reclaim your freedom of the movement, you are in for a treat. And in today's video, I'm going to share an unconventional approach in achieving knee pain relief. Let's dive into the realm of the nervous system retraining and movement re-education, and to say goodbye to quick fixes. So let's have you lie down on the ground, no shoes, no socks. Okay, so we are now starting a movement retraining, and I'm going to do the movement with the right side, but it would be a good idea to really work on both sides. So I'm going to have my left leg bent a little bit comfortably. I'm leaning back on my hands, and I'm standing my right leg, so the right foot is, the sole of my right foot is contacting the ground. You can do this one on the carpet of the floor or on the hardwood of the floor. Either way is fine, whatever is comfortable. And the reason why I prefer to do this movement lesson barefoot, no shoes, is because you can get so much contact and so much feedback from the ground when you are barefoot. So from here, what I'm going to have you do is just slide your foot, the sole of your foot down and then upward, okay? Away from the hip and then towards the hip. And the main thing you're going to focus on is to keeping the sole of your foot in contact with the surface underneath, and that's really it. And it's not, I do have to re-emphasize this, it's not the stretching, it's not the strengthening. And this is about retraining your movement patterns. You're changing the way you move, your habitual patterns. And through that, you're going to change the relationship between the knee and everything else, all the other parts, right? So focus is keeping your foot in contact with the ground, so you don't lose the contact, you don't roll your ankle inward or outward. And you go up and down a few times, and you go side to side and side to side, which is very different from up and down, right? So you go side and side. And don't worry so much about how your knee should be moving, how your foot should be turning or moving, and just let your foot move and slide and side to side and up and down a few times without losing the contact, right, with the ground. Side to side and side to side. And then you make a circle. Okay, so I'm drawing a circle with the sole of my foot without losing the contact. Then I'm going to change the direction of the circle. And you may be moving your leg differently than how I'm moving, and that's okay. But what you're moving is not just your ankle, not just your foot, but everything else, okay, is connected. Your ankle is connected to your knee is connected to the hip, and then also connected to your torso. So by doing this movement and finding easier way to move, you are actually improving the coordination. So again, the coordination, integration, relationship between the knee and your ankle, hip, and torso. So now you're going to expand the surface. You're moving your foot a little bit further out this way and come back. And it is okay as you are moving your foot further out to the side. You don't have to keep your hand on the ground. You can move your body like so. When there is no coordinated movements between the knee, ankle, hip, and torso, then there is uneven distribution of the stress and the movement going to the knee, which is not really healthy. So you have been using your legs, your body in a very habitual way and then over and over. And over the years, that has become a problem. And then you now sense it as a knee discomfort and pain. And you really want to change that, right? Then what you're really you're not focusing on fixing the knee. You're focusing on improving the whole relationship. And that's what really this video is about. And the movement retraining is about. And really changing the patterns, right? The nervous system. That's what you're really trying to change. Here, here. And you can go the other way too. You can move your foot. So there's really no specific patterns and the direction that you are doing. I'm covering as much of the surface as possible. It's kind of playful movement, right? And the only constraint of this movement lesson is that you don't lose the contact of the ground. Okay, so the sole of the foot is maintaining the steady surface and the contact against the ground as you're moving in the different directions. And allow the rest of the body to respond and work with that movement. And that's really all, okay? So that you don't really strain yourself, you don't work so hard and anywhere else. Allow your body to move and follow your leg, and that's it. And by doing that, you are changing your movement patterns and to help your knee, believe it or not. So it's not very conventional approach, right? Unlike traditional strengthening, stretching, and exercises to correct your knee. It's not so much about that. Okay, so how many times should I do this? As long as you are really able to pay attention to your movement quality and you are able to improve and change the quality of the movement, and movement becomes easier, breathing becomes easier, then it's time to change it. Maybe spend a couple minutes on each side and then you go the other way. Even though you're maybe not really the left side or the other side is not so much of the issue, but it still be helpful because, well, why wouldn't you want a better movement and quality on the whole body, right? So I would be working on both sides regardless and then do maybe practice 2 times a day or so. And if you haven't watched the last week's video, and it's also about retraining the movement patterns and to improve your knees. So please check that out as well. And if you like this video, and please hit the like button and your YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, and please consider subscribing to my channel and sharing my video with your friends and family. Any questions, any comments, and please feel free to write that down in the comment section down below. I would appreciate that. So I will see you next video. Bye-bye. I want to let you know that you can join my free masterclass, Path to Comfort, Confidence, and Authenticity in Your Body. And this is an overview of my comprehensive movement course called Understanding How Your Body Moves Method. If you want to submit your application to this course, and you can do so in the master class. So I hope to see you inside the master class.